Hi guys, welcome back. Today is day 2 of this painting. As you see, there's nothing on that canvas. I had a meeting this morning where I had to, do other stuff. So we are going to get back into painting. The delegation meeting is adjourned for the moment. So it's going to come back at 2 o'clock. They're going to re-adjourn. It is now, let's see what time it is now, 12:34. It is 12:34. I have exactly an hour and 20-something minutes to get something on that canvas because I wanted it to be my backdrop for when I wing my speech because I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm getting nervous, guys. But, okay, so let's get into it because we got to get this done. Okay guys, so this is the picture. You can see it. Please don't roast my phone. Released by an angel. So this here, I got to transfer here. So I'm going to start with the outline of this image, sketching it out. A rough draft. Trying to stand to the side so you guys can see me. This is not going to be perfect because I am rushing. I am completely rushing. See why I did the white? So that way the pencil and everything could show up. Because before, when I had it as a brown, let me come bring you closer so you can actually see my strokes. But when I had it as a brown box, you couldn't see. You wouldn't be able to draw straight on it like that. And then the pencil wouldn't move so smoothly like it's moving. Okay. Y'all, this is some fast work. Quick work. Trying to find my picture where I was because I just lost it. Okay. Released by an angel. Yes, we need an angel. God send me an angel. Y'all remember that Amanda Perez song? That's what we need. God send, somebody to help us, please. I don't have time to measure, but I want my bars from that side to be the same amount. So nothing's going to be perfect. See, that's somewhat level. Nothing's going to be perfect because I ain't got time for all that. Oh, no. I'm completely off. I want the bend of the bar to be right here. I want the picture to be centered and, just as magnificent as the first. But baby, we rushing now. I was supposed to spend all morning. I was supposed to stay up, stay my tail up and work on it. Got sidetracked. And then I said, okay, I'll get up in the morning. I stayed up to 3. Y'all know I didn't want to wake up in the morning. Well, I wanted to wake up, but I didn't feel like getting up. Then I had a meeting. I am here out at the Westgate Resort, Westgate Lakes, for cousin's 31st birthday. So, I try to do everything all together, even though, everything needs its own, amount of time to be spent. I don't think I'm going to finish this. It would have been nice if it would have been finished for me to speak. And then they could have actually seen my artwork. But now I don't think I'm going to make it. So, but this is still a nice piece to do. And for you guys to follow me doing it, that would be cool too. So we have another bar. here in this picture, the angels are pulling the bars open and releasing Marcello. Released by an angel. This situation with Marcello is like only God himself can change. I know that. So I'm praying. I hope you guys can pray with me that, you know, God sent somebody that would help. Whether it be a lawyer, which I don't know, lawyers don't tend to just want to do stuff. They want money. They want that money, that bank. They want your whole bank for your freedom. Your whole bank. Crazy. You basically, to receive justice, you got to have money. So it is suggested that means that for us to be treated fairly, we need to some way, somehow, be able to up our income bracket. Because if you don't, you will not be treated the same. You will be treated differently. Though they're not supposed to do that, freedoms in this country is supposed to come free from being a citizen of this country. But we see that it's not like that. It's not so. That's an illusion. Freedom is not free. No, it's not. Freedom has a very high price ticket. Hey, you know what? Even if I do like wing this, oh, I just pulled my back and hurry up, I can always keep working on this and get it better. Like my bars, they're not even the same distance apart. I'm trying to recreate this. This is what I don't need. I do not need this phone constantly ringing. I am going to ignore it for now. They're not going to, stop calling though. They're going to keep continuing to call every moment until I answer. But I mean, right now I'm down to my wire. I am not going to get this done if I sit and talk to people. Sometimes I feel like I should just be a telephone person. Just sit on my freaking phone and talk. Because that's all I really get to do. Because I always have constant interruption after interruption. It does get annoying. Because you cannot create. You cannot create. Like I told y'all before, my teachers, my professors, they even noticed that. They was like, you're great, but you'll never be able to work from home. And it wasn't because they were just being negative or speaking ill over me. They were just calling it like they seen it. That bar is a little close. That bar is really close compared to that one. Look at this phone just constantly ringing. I don't have time for it. I really don't. And I affirm this to be the devil. Anytime I'm doing something, the devil will have everybody in the world call me. Just call me just to call me, to stop me from whatever I'm doing. And a lot of times I'm like, what's the point in that? Because, ain't no point in stopping me because I never make too much leeway anyway. So why is it the focus so much on stopping me from what I'm doing? What I'm doing never manifests itself and actually, come full circle. So what is the big problem with just letting me do things? I don't know. So I completely got this off centered. And what time is it? It's 1. So I'll be down to 1 hour before they come back. I gotta put something on because I can't get in a Zoom meeting, with a sundress on. Ain't that type of meeting good? Was 3 sets of bent bars on either side. Actually, it was 4 sets because the dimensions of this is different. Well, let me go ahead and make one more bent set of bars. Right there. Help me finish this on time. Oh, you guys can't see me. Let me back this up some. I just wanted you to see the strokes of the pencil, but being that close, you won't be able to see what I'm doing. I guess maybe if I'm not done with the piece, it would make everybody want to see it done, possibly. I don't know. I'm always trying to find whatever bright side of whatever situation, if I can. Piece of artwork. Yes. Gotta take it back to the old school and actually please don't try this at home. I shouldn't be trying this, but I'm gonna have to sharpen my lead. Don't worry, I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna have to sharpen my lead with the knife. This is the old school. My dad taught me this a long time ago. He's a construction worker, and he would always have those fat, those little square pencil that say Dixon on the side of it. And that's how he would sharpen them. But I gotta hurry up because I don't even have a pencil sharpener. I'm not prepared at all. Okay, so we're almost done with the bars. Again, I'm now wishing I had just stayed awake last night, even though I stayed up at 3. My nephews, they came out here to the water park, Westgate Lakes, and we had fun. My daughter showed up, she came. So now, you know, with having fun, you got to pay for it later. So this is how I'm paying for it. Oh. Oh, I'm completely messing up with this one. Oh, I have a bar eraser because I'm going to need to do a lot of erasing. I forgot that I have that. So this, I want that bar to meet right there, right here. I don't, oh, you can't see that. So we're going to meet this right here. Oh, okay, so let me find my eraser. I couldn't find the big eraser, of course. I'll find it. I just had it last night. And when I'm done, I will find it then. Because I specifically had the little bar eraser so that I can do all the erasing I need to do. Now I can't find it. These bars on that side look a lot better. This is somewhat a mess. But you know, I guess art is not supposed to be perfect. But I strive to make my art as perfect as I can. I think that's probably the best art though, the one that's imperfect. But for me, I be wanting to make it perfect. Maybe that's why it's not as much response to my artwork like I would like. Okay, so last set of bars. So now that I measured out the bars, I see that the picture is kind of off a little. I don't have everything specifically measured out. That is too far over. That needs to come down to about where this one is. No, oh gosh. Somehow I lost my spacing somewhere. My art teacher would say, just move everything to the left a little. Like, how can you do that, lady? Okay, bars. Got bars for days, yes. Okay, so now what's the next part of the picture? We got the angels on the outside and then the guy representing Marcello in the middle. So let's start his outline here. Just his head. Ugh. Crazy. I'm not used to making this like this sloppily. Let's do the neck, torso. So the head, 1, 2. The torso is about 2 sizes of the head. So that's see how I'm starting at the top of the head and then I'm got my finger at the bottom. So that's a length. That's how you measure with your pencil. So I'm gonna come down here, that's 1. And then 2. Oh, that's too long of a torso. That's really long. Maybe I'll do half. To about right there. That's too long. See, on the picture, his waist comes to about where it lines up with the bars, the bent of the bars. So we're gonna go with that. I'll just have to change some of the dimensions, some of the actual ratio or aspect or whatever as I'm filling it in. So at least they'll see I'm working on something. They ain't gonna see no beautiful piece of art, but they'll see I'm working on something. So the pants, oh, that is a little high. His feet are about, okay, the torso. And then the feet. So his feet should be about right here. We have the one shoe there. Then the other shoe is stepping forward because he is walking out of his prison cell. Okay. Now I think you can see the guy. I'm down to 45 minutes. I still got a shower. This is crazy. We have the tear in the shirt right here. He's ripping that prison blue off his body. He's ripping it off. So the way the shirt is ripping, it's ripping through the center. I think I need these wider. See, drawing is a lot of trial and error, trying to get the ratios of this thing to that thing. See, I want his hands to be further apart. So I think I came in too I gotta go sharpen the pencil again. I will be right back, guys. But you can kind of see it from here. If it shows up like that, they'll see something. So as you guys can see, I got every light in this thing on because my webcam comes out much darker. So I want them to be able to see. So I'm gonna move the hand out some. That could be, you know, good enough. So I moved it over this much. That's how much I moved the hand over. So now on this side, we're gonna move it that same amount. Everything is measured out. I measure with my eyes. When I was in drawing class, which I didn't go to drawing class to learn, it was just mandatory for a graphic designer to do drawing classes, drawing one at least. So in the class, everybody was using rulers to measure things out. I measure with my eyes. The teacher would come back and check, and I would be just about spot on. You know, I'm not perfect, so of course I wouldn't be perfect, but I would be almost spot on. So that's the shirt. Now we gotta move that over. So now the shirt is being ripped from his body. So the angels are releasing him. I'm gonna bring that down here. See, that white finish gives it feels like I'm drawn on paper. I like that. I never used that before. They called it tempera paint. Never used it, but I like it. Gives it a good coating to just start applying your artwork to, I guess, whatever surface. I just don't know how the tempera paint eventually is going to affect, like, how is it going to work with my acrylic paint? Like, is it going to start fading it off? So I'm erasing some of these lines because those are within the shirt. So you wouldn't see his body through the shirt there. Yes. So here he is ripping the blues off of his body. The body is very circular. So we have circular areas, the pecs, stomach, all of the abs, all of those. You're gonna come in with circular motions with your brush because the body's not flat. The pants, the little wrinkles in the pants. Oh Jesus, I got 30 minutes before they come back from the break. So I plan on, I'm gonna have to let you guys go, but I plan on to continue working on it until they call my name. So I will have to let you guys go soon and just, I will have to just pick you up where we left off. You'll see, I guess, where I'll pick you guys back up whenever I get off the camera. So that's him. You're just going to continue to put in more detail. That's his hair. Eyebrows are about right here. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I want to actually take time with the face so it can actually look like Marcello's face. Like 100% him. So this is, we're wanting Marcello released. Everybody else as well, but we definitely need Marcello out of there. Okay, so behind Marcello off to the back, you see the toilet. So I'm gonna put that in about right here. The further I put it up, the further it'll be in the background. So we have and the smaller it becomes in the background. You know, things closer to you are larger. When you draw something smaller, it gives the illusion that it's further back. So there we go. Of course, I'm gonna go in and fix all of this like really nicely, but whoo. Then we have the bed, the bunk right there. I guess this is a one-man cell, which it doesn't really look exactly like this. This is before, see, I want that back of that toilet. This is gonna be my line. I forgot what that line is called, but you're gonna pretend this is the line where the room ends, the cell ends. It's that deep. So everything's gonna go to that line. See how the toilet's on the line? And now this bed, the bed starts from behind him and it comes out to a little beyond the first bar. That's the top of the bed. Then this line is gonna be adjacent to the room. You see how the diagonal of the room. So the bed's gonna come out to, where does the bed, when you cross it, it goes just above his knee. So to about right here. So I need the bed to end about right here. Ugh. Not at all perfect. We're just doing, they had actual words for this, but I can't remember what they're called. They're not perfect lines. This is just an outline, but I forgot what you call that. All the lines have their different names and terminology. So now we got the bed, we got the toilet. That toilet is looking a little small. Maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger later, but it's looking rather small. So now we have angels on either side, on that side and on this side. So we're gonna put in the angel, not Victoria's Secret wings. So Angel got that. When I plan for an event, I always plan to do so much more than I get to do. So she's pulling with her hands. The angel is pulling the bars back. So there's your one angel over to the side. I am definitely not getting this painted in. Wow, I'm sitting here waiting. I gotta get that shower. So now let's do the other, I was about to say Kim Kardashian, I mean the other angel.
When I first drew the first version of this picture, I did it freeform from my head, and I didn't realize, I didn't use a reference, So it was just whatever was coming out in the strokes of my pencil. And somehow, once I finished drawing that first angel, I was like, why does she look like Kim Kardashian? And then I thought to myself, Kim Kardashian doesn't have anything to do with justice. And I posted it to my Facebook. I'm like, that's so funny. Why does my angel look like Kim K? And now, fast forward all these many years later, Kim Kardashian is one of the leaders fighting for criminal justice and wrongfully convicted, and also people excessively sentenced, fighting for second chances. So maybe my picture was somewhat prophetic.
There's the other angel. I'm not sure if they're the same size, because right now, I mean, I can't really see from that perspective, and you know, I can't see it that good anyway. Reminds me of when I drew angels for my mother. I actually did design her headstone. So it reminds me of drawing the angels for her headstone. That was one of the toughest graphic design assignments. It's an honor, but you never think that you would have to design your mother's own headstone. And I wrote a lot of the content for her obituary as well. Okay, so let's erase some of these lines that overlap so they don't confuse. That's her arm. So the bar area, we got to get that out the way. I need that big eraser. The bar eraser. So they're going to have to know that this is a work in progress. It's supposed to have been done, but not. Okay. So guys, I'm going to let you go because I do need to get dressed and I need to find that eraser. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you see what I have so far, and then I'm going to start painting it in when they re-adjourn back to the meeting, which I have less than 30 minutes. So let me let you see it really quickly.
It's a count,